Golden State Warriors are next, Riff. I think a corner might have been turned.
Listen,
I mean, we knew they were better than Lakers, right? I think even if they had LeBron, Warriors still win. But
do you still actually believe that?
I think it becomes a great another OT game.
I still believe in the Warriors more than Lakers. Yes.
We always played them great.
Double overtime game. The 39-year-old overcame. Really?
Wait, what?
I still trust the Warriors.
And the team that
Steph and CTE players. Remember that.
That's on him. Yeah. Sorry.
It's not on him.
What would you give them on the season so far, Riff?
Ooh, this one's a difficult grade because I think. I give him a C. You got to give him a C
plus.
I wouldn't give them that because they've blown so many fourth quarter leads and they've had the most clutch games. They've choked a shit ton of games. They've had a lot of
clutch player in the league, though.
They have a lot of CTE moments, and it's been Steph too. But Steph hasn't been the main problem. You've had faults from Klay, Kerr, Draymond, Wiggins, but they've all been playing good as of late.
Agreed.
So I think C is cool. I do think. This team, if they, I looked at their next couple games. They got Hornets, Denver, Wizards, Knicks, Raptors, Celtics. So,
there's like 4 or 5 winnable games.
If you go 5-2, whatever it is, 4-2, I'll be moved because I looked at the standings. You're 4 games back from 6th seed.
Are you counting that as a Celtics win, by the way? Because you won this.
No, fuck no. If we were home, yes.
I want to call you crazy.
We're not home, so we'll win that. You'll lose that. We'll lose that.
Yeah.
If we were home, though, we were playing. You guys, beat you guys. But yeah, no, I think you're 4 games back. You still have to catch up with the games played. You haven't played the same amount of games as everybody else. You're not far off from, the teams that are in front of you. You're half game back from the Lakers. You're turning the corner. Draymond at the center has been beautiful. Him, Kuminga, and Wiggins have been great. Klay come off the bench. He stunk it up last night. But AirPods is good. You got some guy, Trace Davis is getting run. He's good. So Kerr's starting to figure out my young player's actually good. So now that he's starting to figure that out, you see a nice little resurgence with this team. So I'll give him a C+.
Let me ask you, do you classify Dre as your big? Like, is he your big?
He's always been a big, but I hate that he's a center for the majority of the season. That puts a lot of toll on his body.
Because the way I
6'7".
way I evaluated, no, I know, trust me. The way I evaluated the Warriors, kind of how you evaluated the Hornets, but in the aspect of post Draymond Green coming back from suspension. Because when you guys,
A-
when you finally got him back from that point, no, I averaged the 2.
Okay.
I averaged the 2
from that point. A-.
But you look at from when he returned from the suspension, you guys were 18-21. Since then, you guys have been 10-5. You guys now have a winning record. So the way I look at it is your defense has been lagging behind your offense, which has been a top 7 unit in the NBA. But the defense has been bad in due part to also Draymond Green not being on the court. You expect that to improve as the season goes on. But really a big part to your guys' ascension recently has been the young guys. You look at Kuminga, AirPods, Trace Jackson Davis coming off the bench. We saw last night.
GP came back,
too. He dominated. Yep. He dominated the matchup versus the Lakers. A lot of that was when AD wasn't on the court, but that's what you can do. Yeah. Also, AD lost his voice. Did you hear that?
No,
that was hilarious.
Doc Rivers level excuse. That was a funny tweet I saw. But he might not play tonight because of it, which is kind of whack.
Might have been serious.
No, for sure. But you have to respect what's going on with the Warriors because they have also been going through some adversity. But it's been weird because, also, they did deal with losing one of their assistant coaches, which obviously definitely can hamper the momentum of a team. But they've seemingly bounced back from that very well and really come together as a team. But I think it was Kuminga putting pressure on Steve Kerr that's really kind of woke him up a little bit. And now he trusts the young guys to the point where Klay Thompson, for the first time since his rookie year, is coming off the bench. And AirPods, although he's not this great finisher at the rim, he has pretty high IQ, can defend, is a really good rebounder, and he can shoot the basketball, which fits the mold of a Golden State Warrior player, a role player. So I give them a C+. I could be convinced on a B- for the fact of this team is only going to get better, and I feel like they're the team that's the most volatile.
Even in that 10-5, though, I'm still not satisfied. We choked
There's
against
some
the
bad
Clippers.
losses.
I mean, we still, the fourth quarter woes.
Really good win versus the Suns.
For sure.
So you give and take there. You smoked the Lakers.
No.
You lost to the Lakers in a great game. Like
we fumbled. We made some bad.
Sort of, kind of. I just think that at the end of the day, you just ran out of steam in the second OT, and the Lakers are
could have won it before then. Draymond foul, fucked it up late.
That's true.
We had a turnover.
You did get bailed out with Draymond setting the illegal screen on Vanderbilt.
You had a Klay turnover. Like, it's just a lot of shit that just.
I'm glad that he let us out on that.
Yeah,
but it was
foul.
Yeah,
I'm with you. They just didn't call it. As long as they don't call it, I'm good.
If I'm rounding the 2 grades, pre-Draymond and with Draymond antics and stuff, that was a D team.
I was gonna say F. You could argue
that was a D team. Post Draymond, since he's come back, this has been an A team. They've been playing amazing. So if I were to average it, I think they get a solid B. I feel like I want to count the Warriors out because I don't have much faith in them beating the top teams in the West. But at the same time, I feel like how can I count the Warriors out? Because they're always a Steph Curry run away from beating a team. You know, Game 7 versus the Kings, Steph Curry dropping 50. What it was? It was 50, right?
Yes,
Game
50.
7.
Second most ever in a Game 7.
Oh, yes.
And then
Against your
Jason
Kings.
Tatum's number
Oh, the
one,
one, the series you were cheering about.
Oh, yeah.
Thought
You're
you
right.
won. Yeah, I remember.
Hey, I was pretty close.
I was pretty close. I respect that.
Nah, dropping an Ether video up 2-0 before the
At home.
season.
They
Nah,
were home.
I'll be really honest. That's one of the nastiest things ever done.
Like at some
It
point,
backfired
you know,
so bad.
you got to win battles. You
Like
might
I
lose the
actually
war, you got to win
was
battles.
happy the Warriors won.
You'd
after
rather
that.
take that victory up 2-0 than not saying nothing and not having that video out there.
So I'd rather have
No,
the
that
Kings win the
video's an
series.
L.
I'd rather have the Kings.
I'm saying
care
because
how many
you won
likes-
that battle. You won
I
that
don't
battle.
care how many
And
likes
he went
that-
out with the 50 ball to end it. Like, that's, yeah.
And listen, it all depends, man. It all depends
Sacramento.
I really
what
did
the
like,
eyeballs are on the most.
like that tweet
guy's
did
a
well
sellout.
numbers wise, but I'll
no,
be
it
honest,
cooked.
it's even more of an L that's
It
the
was
case.
so funny how it cooked because then the fan base jumped on me and I'm just
Oh
like,
yeah.
dude,
King's
it's,
Twitter
like,
was
this,
going
this shit
crazy,
ain't over yet.
bro.
And then
Oh
we
my
won
God.
2 straight and now they're just like mute. It's like, all right.
Now, you guys winning Game 6 in Sacramento was one of the most
Game 5.
surprising. No,
No, Game 6, you're right.
Game 6.
No, Game 5.
Oh, you're right. Game
yeah,
5.
yeah,
Yes,
Game
yes,
5, Game
yes,
5.
yes.
Without Dre.
Game 6, we got smoked.
Then you lost Game
Yeah, we got
6. That's what it
smoked,
was.
yes.
100%.
I was devastated when we lost game.
Because you
I thought
went
it was
up
over.
3-2, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
Game 6
We got
in
smoked.
and Chase, excuse me.
It's destroyed us.
Sometimes you got to win your
What
battles.
a good series
Then
that
Steph had
was.
the speech. He was like, "Yo, you getting on this bus?" He had the speech. We're not losing this game. Listen,
Bro, what a
man.
good series that was.
It was the best series of the playoffs last
It
year.
was.
Yeah.
You can argue it was the best
It
one.
was great.
Oh man, good times. Good times.
I'd have this as probably B-, C+. It's been tough, like you guys mentioned, without Draymond Green, with Draymond Green, it's 2 different teams. But I think why I probably lean B- is I think Steve Kerr's starting to figure it out. I think he's starting to realize what lineups work, what don't, and also to Klay Thompson realizing at this point, let's come off the bench, let Brandon start. One great game, one not so great game. Still ended up beating the Lakers without LeBron. The Warriors, though, are great against teams below 500. They're 16-3. They're 12-23
off.
against teams above 500. You're 12-23 against the better teams in the NBA. That's why I don't have real faith in them to win a
Guess what-
championship,
which
to
one of
go
them
to the
12 wins are?
WCF. Was against the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, it shouldn't even count because you guys just have us. We're just in
That's your
our
fault.
own head against you guys. But that's,
Shouldn't count. That's some of the softest shit I've ever
no,
heard.
He's
I'm
coping.
saying,
He's coping.
I'm saying like you guys should just fucking figure you're gonna beat us because we can't seem to beat you guys ever.
Okay.
Tatum had a stinker
more than,
that
that's
day.
more than anything. I'm not trying to take it away from them. I'm just saying they own us.
What'd you say about it?
Tatum had a stinker that day.
Yeah, but 12-23
He
against
sees
teams
ghosts
above
against him.
500, 16-3 against teams below 500, including 1-4 in overtime.
A lot of that was without Dre, though.
That's fair, but beat some competition.
We're trying. We have Bucks coming up. We have the Knicks. We have the Denver. We
Celtics.
beat Denver on Sunday. I'm moved.
I moved this shit.
I moved this shit because we should have beat him before and we choked. Joker hit the half court 3. I hate him so much.
that was a terrible choke.
Yeah.
That was
that was
fire.
one of them chokes. Like it was a bad choke. But we have Denver on Sunday. We got your boys tonight, Hornets.
Yep.
So
Boy's crazy.
I'm fine with that. Shout out to LaMelo.
Yeah.
Yep, I hope he plays tonight.
we got the Knicks. The Knicks in the Garden is tough. I'll be there.
You'll be there.
I will fucking be there. So I'll let you know how that shit goes. I'll either be devastated or excited.
That's going to be fucking awesome. Is that your first time seeing Steph?
Yes.
That's crazy. In the Garden is
It's
awesome.
the first time I will ever see Steph live.
I saw
And
I've
MSG is great to be
Yeah,
at
so
too.
don't be surprised if you hear the news.
that.
A
Leave
man
it
come
there.
all over.
Okay. I knew it was coming. I just knew
Yeah,
something
don't be surprised because I'm gonna be in there.
disgusting was about to come out of that mouth.
I'm gonna
of
be
his.
in there crying, real tears.
That's
bro.
lit. That's how I felt with LeBron.
You
I
gotta
was
cry
fucking-
now.
I might.
I was tearing up when I got lucky. Let me not say some shit because what I did was illegal. Well, I'll say it anyways. I was supposed to sit in the 300s for my first time ever seeing LeBron in Wells. This is the game that he passed Kobe Bryant for third all time. So instead of sitting in the 300s, we got there like an hour early. So we're just sitting at half court on the first section.
Oh wow.
These are $5,000 seats. We paid around $3 for ours because it was a big moment. LeBron was about to be third all time. Bro, we saw him pass. We sat there up until the fourth quarter, and then the people whose seats actually who the seats belong to, came at the
That's
start
insane.
of the
Wow.
fourth.
People do
But
that.
I wasn't even mad.
You guys saw the whole
I
game,
wasn't
basically.
even mad. I saw LeBron. I saw AD. That's when we were amazing. That's when, right before the COVID shutdown, of course, the day before Kobe Bryant sadly passed away. But that was the first time I saw LeBron at $5,000 seats that I paid $300 for. So that was a movie.
Yeah, we're lit, man. Frank,
That's gonna be crazy.
Frank was
I'm
just
excited
like, yo,
for
you. Go to this Warriors game? I was like, fuck yeah, hell yeah, we out.
Oh, dude. The thing about the Garden that's kind of bittersweet though, like it's a great ambiance, but bro, they're way overpriced.
It's
They-
the Garden. It's New
100%.
York.
It's the Garden.
They
yeah.
should
Mad
not be
expensive.
that expensive.
It's so damn, but they sell out all the time.
Of course, they're the best
Especially
chance in the
now.
I
world.
feel like it's like a celebrity. It's just a celebrity arena. Like
You know what? I think De'Aaron Fox said this, that the worst place to play in is MSG. That it's not that good of an arena. That it's just outdated. And honestly, it's
Makes
not
sense.
too far off. Like if you sit in the 200s, like that upper what is that called up top? Like awnings. I feel like I'm blanking on the whatever it's called, but the drop is just so.
no, you have to watch the TV.
It's steep.
Yeah, it
It's
really
steep.
it's a
Scary
steep
as
drop,
shit.
but on top of it, it's like the banner. The walkways. Excuse me, the walkways up top are so low hanging that it's kind of in your way if you are up top. So even if you're paying $300 to sit in heaven, your view is kind of being obstructed
You gotta watch
because
the
of the
big-ass TV.
walkways.
You don't wanna
You
watch
are
that.
watching
Yeah,
the screen
I'd
more than
rather be
that.
home
Then
for
what's
that.
the point?
Yeah, what you're saying is that if you're not getting 100 level seats, the experience is not
I
good.
Yes,
think we're
exactly.
at 200 level seats, if I'm
Which
not
is
mistaken.
essentially what I'm unfortunately saying you're probably going to see.
Oh no, we are going to sneak down. I'm
Okay.
telling you this now.
All
I will
right.
get down there.
I hope
no
so.
matter what.
I'm praying for you.
I'm gonna get down there.
All right, lit.
Trust me. Frank better get the moving. 'Cause I will leave.
All right.
I'm gonna get down
I think he'll be with it.
he better be.
All right.
Steph.